Hello, my beautiful Capricorn dragons. Welcome to your new moon reading for January 2022. It's actually January the 2nd, 2022. So, this new moon is in Capricorn, and the focus is on goals, mostly long-term goals, but also about making your dreams a reality. So, or at least finding and planning. So, turning your dreams into goals, right? It's also about realizing that reasonable boundaries are going to be giving you freedom. So it's a very practical energy around this. So let's go ahead. Come on, Capricorns. Give me some cards for Capricorn, please. Good. 2. Oh, Capricorn. Come on. I just heard, because what came out is a new romantic cycle begins, and I was like, ooh, Capricorn. And I just heard maybe something happened over New Year's. Okay, so something unexpected. Okay. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn dragons. We have look at the bigger picture. A new romantic cycle begins, and confidence is your key to success. I'm thinking that somewhere something has happened, and you're sort of thinking, because you have look at the bigger picture. It's like you think that there's no way that this could ever happen or work or whatever, right? Like, I feel like you're closed off to romance. Maybe you're feeling a little bit beaten down by a situation that recently happened, because you have confidence is your key to success. So there's something that's going on within you. But this whole new romantic cycle begins. Look at the bigger picture. Maybe there's somebody in your energy already who this cycle could begin with. Now, keep in mind, okay, if you are already partnered, maybe it is about something happening, again, like re-sparking the energy or doing something new. Even if you have a fantastic relationship, right? It's about going and starting something new with them, right? So relationships are work, right? And they can grow stagnant. So maybe it's about, you know, just maybe looking at the bigger picture, finding something new to do and being confident about it, right? So because it's like, well, I don't know. But it's about both of you sort of entering and growing together. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some cards. Some cards, not the entire deck. This deck is fantastic for getting me cards. Oh, it's good. Okay, but sometimes too good, because I don't want a whole book. So, okay. What we have that flew out way over here, okay, so is the Queen of Wands in reverse. You were dealing with somebody. It's a heavy and very not little and like school kid like, but a very heavy, dominant, feminine energy, but negative. So aggressive and demanding and very emasculating, right? And defensive. And very somebody who lashes out. One of those people that you look at and you're like, whoa, you have a lot of hurt. You have a lot of pain. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, it's very deceptive and greedy and jealous, right? So let's see what's come out under here. Yeah, so this person was sort of, and I just heard in your, I'm thinking energy, but I heard in your space. This person was like in your space. Sorry, I just heard something and I couldn't pull out what exactly they were saying. And they were causing the Page of Cups in reverse. So they were causing, they're very emotionally mature, right? So I think that they knew what they were doing, but they were like really going in and blocking you from something. They were very deceitful, and they were sort of, they could have been toying with you. I don't know if you had a romantic relationship with this person or if this was somebody just coming in to be a jerk, right? Like, you know how you have friends and then you discover that they really aren't friends. They're just idiots. Yeah. So Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So this was, I feel like they really messed you up. They might have borrowed money or taken money or some possessions of yours. And they might have like really left you in a lurch. But they just, this energy, they just sort of came in and decided to just be not a very good human being. But here's the deal. I think that as you start to move on, let me just see what the next card is so I know where we're going with this. Yeah, you're trying to keep moving on. I'm going to find out if this person is still in your energy. What they did to you is more in your energy than the person. Okay, so all of the leftover that happened is still there. I'm going to see if this one is still in your energy or not, or else it will come out on the cards. But there's a crazy imbalance that they created. Well, and also, and it was a very disruptive energy. And because you kept trying to move away from this, you kept trying to like meet new friends or new associates. You kept trying to move on, but then you kind of would go back and get stuck because it was very chaotic. And I think that you were trying to force things too away from this without actually stepping back and saying, whoa, how did this energy come into me? Where do I need to heal so that this doesn't keep happening, right? So you never deserve, right? You don't deserve. Most of the time these days, there's so many horrible people out there. There's so many great people too, but there's so many people out there that are just so out for themselves. And through the pandemic, we've really seen a huge divide in energy, right? And I think it's more coming out how many people that we have that are very selfish and greedy, and just not just in every sense of the term, right? It's so bad. But I see that as whenever you get involved with somebody that's like that, right, you have the ability to say no. You have the ability to create that boundary so that you can have freedom from it, right? But for some reason, they kept coming in, and they kept coming in because there was an imbalance. And that's okay because you have the Ten of Swords. This is making a clean break. Yeah, so you are no longer, or you are going to be breaking everything off with this person. You're going to be moving on. You're going to be healing the pain and suffering that this person caused you. You had hit the rock bottom, perhaps. I hear that it could have been a long, drawn out thing, or else it was short. And it was like one of these things that you recognize right away. But it really did turn you upside down, and you weren't expecting it. I hear that just wasn't really expected, even if it was long and drawn out, right? There's people that just wiggle their way in and they find all your little tiny cracks and they go into every single little crack they can so they can get inside and then try to blast you apart and break you, right? So yeah, but it doesn't matter because this is about not putting any more energy into this, right? Maybe you're could be leaving a career, but you've been stabbed in the back, right? And you need to go. And it's okay. Here's the thing is, no matter what the situation is, when you leave something, okay, you need to realize that you still go through the stages of grief, because any relationship that ends is a failed relationship, right? So you have to go through the loss of the relationship no matter how bad it was. Okay, it's not like, woohoo, there's still a loss of what you thought it could be, okay? And that's okay, okay? You have your Eight of Swords in reverse, okay? So with your Eight of Swords in reverse, you're opening yourself up to new perspectives, okay? You're actually seeing how much you were bound, and you're looking up, and you're getting help, okay? It's not a bad thing. Justice in reverse, you're seeing how unfair it was, okay? And maybe you were involved in the legal system with this and it didn't, yes, and it also, Ten of Cups is in reverse. So it caused a delay. I think that you might have been trying to move on from this, but something stopped it. Maybe you went back or your energy went back to it, but then you have strength, okay? You have decided to embrace your own power again, okay? You're stopping negative thinking. I think you're stopping this energy from happening to you. You have your Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're seeing, you might be having a little bit of trouble figuring out where to go, and this is your confidence is your key to success. Okay? You need to remember your confidence. Yeah, and your Four of Swords in reverse. Make sure you get the rest you need. Okay? Because you could be burning yourself out in this situation. This is all affecting all of this. Okay? Now, here's the thing. A new romantic cycle begins. Okay? Honestly do not have anything to do with this Queen of Wands. I think that if something new comes in, take it slow. And this is what I'm hearing, that this actually will help you move on. Right? You don't have to be in it and spill it and like, oh, because the person that comes in isn't a counselor. That's not their job. But I feel like through their actions and their words and showing you who you are, not just telling you, showing you who they are, they're going to help you regain trust. And you just need to know your confidence. You need to set your boundaries. Okay, guys? That's it for your new moon reading. It's supposed to be a short reading, but I went longer for you guys. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in your next reading. Okay, guys? Thank you.